welcome back to the Kennel.
As always, I'm Matthew Johnson.
And I'm King Celina.
What?
That's what LeBron calls himself, right? King James?
Celina, what are you talking about?
Okay, I have huge news, but I can't say it just yet. Okay, never mind. We'll talk about it later. We have a jam-packed episode for you all this week.
Well, yes, Celina, we do.
Matthew, it's King Celina.
Oh boy. Well, anyways, this week we have all your latest OHS sports news, what's happening at OHS with what's happening, of course, along with an interview from Raeden Gagliano and a thorough lesson on walking through the halls of OHS.
We also have a special word from the career coach, of course, Shirley's amazing history facts, a brand new world news segment with Ellis Royal, and of course, the Kennel Mail. Whew, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is. Well, let's get right to it. Let's send it on over to Claire, who has a special surprise to start things off.
This is Opelika Sports.
You guys, I'm so happy to be here today. All of our sports teams are thriving.
Woo!
Let's start off with football.
The Bulldogs defeated Selma 23-0 last Friday night. The first half, the Dogs dominated. Marshall Meyer started the game off with a field goal, which, Matthew, isn't that 3 points? Remember, Matthew's bad at math. Yeah. Okay, we're at 3. Later in the half, Eric Watts scored the first touchdown for the Dogs, and Baker Roughton finished the touchdown with an extra point. Whew, are we at 10? 10. Okay, anyways, Eric Watts scored another touchdown, and Baker finished it once again with an extra point. 17. Wow. Then Kanai Tank Kellum scored the third touchdown of the night, getting us to 23. Okay, I'm done with math for the semester. Sorry, Miss Lauderdale. But let's talk about Omar Holloway and his spectacular rushing yards. Pretty sure one of those Selma defenders has broken ankles after the spin move Omar put on him. Ooh. And I can't forget about my defensive guys. Offense sells tickets, but defense wins games. Jalen Stinson and Dalen Tolbert both blocked punts. Also, Torrey Roberts had an interception. Come see your undefeated Dogs tomorrow night at Bulldog Stadium at 7 p.m. to watch us move to 2-0 in the region. Wear red. Tomorrow we have a huge pep rally. And no, Mom, you are not allowed to dance this time. The theme is Mathletes versus Athletes. So dress up as a nerd or wear any jersey.
How are you dressing?
I'm wearing a jersey. On to cross country. This Saturday, the team competes at the Huntington College High School Invitational in Montgomery. Volleyball has been working hard this past week. Last Thursday, we defeated Henley in 3 games.
That's a sweet trick.
Thanks to everyone who came out and supported the team Thursday. On Saturday, we traveled to Auburn High School to compete in their tournament. We lost the first 2 matches to Harris County and Trinity, but we turned it around and beat Shroop County and Smith Station. We advanced to the semifinals of the silver bracket, but we fell short to Tuscaloosa County. Busy day for your Lady Dogs. Tonight we need a lot of support as we take on Sylacauga at home. JV plays at 4:30 and varsity will follow around 5:30. Although volleyball has had a pretty rocky start to the season, we have battled back. Since Celina is lacking on her school spirit, and she didn't even come to the volleyball game like she said she was, I sent her out to discuss with senior middle hitter Raeden Gagliano about what's next for the team.
I'm here with middle hitter Raeden Gagliano that plays for the varsity volleyball team. Raeden, can you tell me a little bit about this season so far?
Yes, we had a pretty slow start, but we got a big win over Hanley last Thursday night, and so we're really excited to take the rest of the season by storm.
You guys have a pretty great student section that comes out and supports you guys. Can you tell me a little bit about that and how that makes you feel?
Yeah, our student section is such a good fan base, and they're so big, and we just really appreciate it every time we come play in the gym that we have such energy behind us.
So it is your senior year, your last year playing volleyball for the high school. Can you tell me what your expectations are and what you hope for the season?
Yeah, I really hope to get back and win the area title again and get back to regionals and go even farther than we did last year.
Thank you for informing the student body more about volleyball. So I hope you'll have a great season.
And go Dogs.
First of all, let's talk about that height difference. but thanks, Raeden. See you at the net. That's all for sports today, and I hope you all have a fantastic day, and go Dogs.
I do have to say, just like my height, I'm lacking on my school spirit. But I'm glad I could make it up to Raeden and the rest of the girls.
Yes, we are very proud of the volleyball team, and of course, we wish you all the very best season. Anyway, King Celina.
That's right.
Why are you dressed like that?
Dressed like what? Oh, this? It's a surprise. I already told you. Well, we'll talk about it later, okay?
You're kind of acting strange like our camera right now, and 10 times more hyper than usual. Are you sure you didn't get, like, knocked in the head and into the walls?
Hey, definitely not. But, Matthew, I do have a problem.
What?
As you all have probably noticed, I'm not the tallest person around.
Celina, we've all noticed.
Well, honestly, it's causing a major issue. People just standing around in the middle of the hallway, even people walking in the wrong side, or even walking in the middle of the hallway, are obstructing my view of everything around me. I mean, my friend LT has to walk me to every class because I'm honestly too scared to walk alone.
Well, King Celina, it's your lucky day. Briley Gregory made it her mission this week to set out and create the perfect instructions on properly walking in the halls.
Really? Well, let's send it over on to what's happening and find out.
Hey guys, girls, and squirrels. I'm Ryan and this is Marcella. Yeah, we do. We're here to tell you what's happening, so listen up.
Why, hello, detective. What were you trying to do? Looks like you just magnified the phone problem, not solved it.
Marcella, quit embarrassing me. I told you it's not a phase. What if I told everybody that you eat honeybees? Yeah.
I could really use a honeybee right now. Did you know we have some right outside?
Yeah, they don't look friendly though, Marcella. You know bees can go to college, right?
Yeah, but all of you out there can. If you want to speak to a college representative, sign up outside Miss Sherfield's door.
South Alabama already came, but you can still see either Birmingham Southern on September 23rd at 1:45 or AUM on September 26th at 9:20.
Gabrielle's formals have extended their ambassador application deadline to this Friday, September 13th.
Would you like to be a face for Gabriella's, or do you have someone in mind who would be a perfect for this program?
Yes, like me. If so, please encourage her to apply and or send them her phone and email address so that they can send her application directly.
Any assistance is greatly appreciated. They want every school represented on the Gabriella's Girl Photo Wall.
Students and parents, if you are interested in learning more about technical dual enrollment, representatives from OHS and SUSCC will be tailgating prior to the Wetumpka game on September 13th.
Attention all girls in grades 9 through 12. Are you interested in meeting other girls and growing your relationship with God in a casual setting? Yes. With no pressure or judgment?
Yes.
Girl Talk meets every Thursday in Mrs. Edwards' room, 192 at 7:30. Hope to see you there.
All students are invited every Friday morning to the choir room at 727 for Campus Life Club. Want to know more about God? Come join us to eat, talk, and play games with our college friends from AU. This is a free club.
Wait, what is it, Marcella?
It's free.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Cool, just checking. You should also check because Balfour will be here during lunch waves tomorrow. Well, that was September 10th, so not tomorrow. So you can no longer get that. So a $100 deposit is required, though, if you wish to process an order. A limited number of packets are available in Mrs. A. Lander's office.
Pastime Rhymes have changed its name to the Poetry Society. All you rappers, rhymers, and poets, mark your calendars for every third Thursday when we will meet and share poetry.
Attention juniors and sophomores. If you are interested in taking the PSAT test, please stop by the guidance office to register and pay for the exam.
This test is $17 and will be given on October 30th. Deadline to order and pay this is this Thursday, September 12th. Please see Ms. Mitchell in guidance if you have any questions.
Mu Alpha Theta will offer free math tutoring in room 220 on Wednesday afternoons from 3:30 to 4:30.
There will be a mandatory girls track parent meeting on Thursday, September 12th at 6 p.m. in the cafe. See Coach Jay Fisher in room 194 for information.
Ms. Thornbury and the Perspective staff would like to invite anyone and everyone to submit their creative writing, photography, and artwork to be considered for the 2020 edition of Perspectives. This is a chance for students to use their voice, to project their thoughts and ideas. A chance for everyone to be heard.
All works have the chance of being published in print. You can get a submission form from any English teacher or from outside Ms. Thornberry's door. All photography needs need to be emailed to Ms. Thornberry with the picture title as the subject heading. Submission form is still required.
Today's lunch is a scrumptious Parmesan chicken and a happy hamburger steak with mashed potatoes, black-eyed peas, breadsticks, a cereal bar, your choice of fruit, or salad.
Tomorrow's lunch is the perfect pepperoni pizza or messy meatball sub with Italian pasta, lima beans, sweet potato fries, a cookie, your choice of fruit, or a potato bar.
Senior yearbook ads are on sale now.
Make sure you see any yearbook staff member or Miss Justice for a flyer.
Wow, Marcella, that was the most announcements I think I've ever heard.
Yeah, but we got through it, and that's all that matters.
I hope you guys were able to catch all of it.
Well, Ryan, we actually do have one more thing before we go.
We do?
Indeed, we do. Riley has been hard at work tackling an unseen problem here at OHS.
Oh, well, let's send it on over to her to see what she has to say.
Have you ever been annoyed with people walking in the hall? Slow walking, people stopping, or not walking on the right side of the hall? These are all common situations that we have here at OHS.
Sometimes people will stop in front of you, and then that just messes everything up.
Sometimes people don't realize how their walking affects others.
Well, it's difficult because sometimes people walk slow, and it's so crowded, so it's hard to actually get around people.
Another thing that crowds OHS is people not walking on the right side of the hall.
It's difficult because I'm still figuring out where my classes are and like the best way to find them, so it takes longer for me to find my classes, and if people don't really care about helping you find them or if they're not walking as fast as they should, it just makes it harder than it is.
Well, thanks for that, Riley. I honestly have never given much thought of how I've walked in the halls.
Me neither. I'll definitely have to be paying more attention. I think they even got footage of me in there blocking Susanna.
Well, I've seen a couple kazooing in the hall. Well, I'm sure you're not that bad all the time.
Let's hope. If there's anything more you would like to see from what's happening or have any suggestions for us, go to the old Instagram page and answer the polls on our story.
Well, this has been What's Happening, and keep all this in mind.
Yeah, have a great day, OHS. Stay out of trouble, kids.
What a relief. I never thought we would have to teach people how to walk in a hallway, but I really hope it helps people like me and Susanna.
Well, now that you weren't injured walking in the halls, can you please tell us why you're acting so funny and why you're dressed for Jersey Day an entire day early?
Well, Matthew, I have decided to give up my lifelong dream of becoming a neonatal nurse practitioner and become, drumroll please, an NBA basketball player. I'm so excited. I just need to run and tell Mr. Coach Button to put me on the team. I'll be right back, okay?
Hey, Celina. As a friend, let me be the first to say that you need to rethink this one.
How so?
Well, Celina, first of all, women don't play in the NBA. There's a whole women's league, the WNBA. Second of all, Celina, you've never stepped foot into a real basketball game or even held a basketball.
Maybe you're right. But what do I do now?
Well, no fear. Opelika has a career coach at the ready for just this occasion.
Good morning, OHS. If you haven't met me yet, my name is Mrs. Hannah, and I am your career coach. I'm here on Mondays and Thursdays, and my job is to help you try to figure out what you want to do after high school. If you haven't done a career assessment yet this year, I really want you to sign up in the guidance office right here to request a time to meet with me. We'll do a career assessment, a personality assessment, and look at some current labor market data to see which careers are in demand right now. If you've got a few options in mind and you need help deciding which one to choose, maybe I could set you up with a job shadowing experience so you could see what it really feels like to work in that job. So sign up in the counseling office, and I'll see you on a Monday or Thursday soon. Have a great day.
Okay, I'll definitely sign up to have a conversation about my future with Mrs. Hannah.
And I'm glad. Now that that's a thing of the past, let's talk about things of the past with your favorite, most iconic man in Shirley's History Facts.
Yes. Shirley's History Facts. What's this fact of the week gonna be?
On this date in 1959, Luna 2 was launched by the Soviet Union. It was the first spacecraft to impact the moon.
Shirley's History Facts. History Facts.
Thank you, Mr. Shirley. Thank you, Mr. Shirley. Now, shifting gears a little bit, a Kennel viewer just like you had an amazing idea to update you all on current events each week.
We instantly thought that this would be a great idea, and we also knew the perfect man for the job. Here's Ellis Royal with a 60-second World News. World News.
In world news, Hurricane Dorian has ravaged the Bahamas and the eastern coast up to Canada, causing $1.5 to $3 billion in damages. According to CNN, the state of Alabama was so scared we convinced Mississippi to change places with us. Next, there have now been 3 U.S. deaths likely linked to vaping and a total of 215 confirmed vaping-related illnesses in the United States. Most of these are underage teens the CDC is still investigating. Finally, Jim Bridenstine, NASA's head administrator, stated the upcoming lunar mission, which will have curveball on the moon by 2024.
Sorry, Alice. Maybe next time.
All right. Thank you, Ellis. Man, I feel 30 seconds more caught up than I did before.
Agreed. Same here, Celina. But there's still one thing we haven't informed the student body of.
What's that?
Well, as you all know, we haven't been able to show the kennel on YouTube because our channel got removed.
Boo. But that's no longer a problem. You all can watch this kennel and all of our other kennels from this year on our new YouTube page.
Just search Opelika Video Production and you'll find us.
Well, Matt, that just about wraps it up, except for one last segment.
Ah, yes. How could I forget? It's time for
the weekly Kennel Mailbag.
Yeah! My favorite.
All right. At Jenny Hoover 27 wants to know, what's your favorite part of doing this?
Well, my favorite part of doing the kennel really is the people. It's being able to work with everybody and being able to create something every week that is new and that is just a cohesive. It's fun to be able to see everyone's new and creative ideas be able to wrap up and come together in one thing. So definitely the other people.
Definitely.
Yes. Now, let's see here. Oh man, at the Crimson Tide Football wants to know. It's a terrible username. Why do y'all only make one video a week?
Well, we only make one video a week because two things. First thing, we can't ask teachers to take out of their class time to show multiple episodes of the kennel. So that's why in AO we do it, because it's a designated time for you all to watch the kennel. Second thing is there's a lot of work and preparation that goes into just one episode, and that genuinely takes us about each Red Day class that we have. We work super hard throughout the block to get this done, one episode a week, and that's just how we roll.
But you make it look so easy. Yay!
Oh, yeah. All right, Celina. Well, that was all for that question. Well, that's all for this week, OHS.
Really? Have a great week.
And, as always, go Dogs and beat Wetumpka.
It'll all be fine this time. I don't learn, 'cause you always seem so kind. I don't learn, it'll you heard